You know, a wise man once said, if at first you don't succeed, you try and you try again. You know, some people, typically after the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time, maybe even the fifth. Hey, you know, fifth time is the charm. If she didn't respond to your first two texts, why not just keep texting? Why not just text 100 times? Because that's what I do. I text 100 times. Oh, this girl didn't respond. Oh, boom. You get 100 text messages. Oh, this person didn't respond to my email. Boom. 100 messages. But yes, I applied to 100. Actually, really over 100. I stopped counting after 70, but then kept applying two a day for like 6 weeks. But yeah, I applied to over 100 internships to try to become a software engineer, and that did not go well. And I'm not making this video to people who know what it's like in the job market right now. Because 100, those are rookie numbers. Some people apply 100 in their sleep. So I can't even complain. Because I go on Reddit, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000. I don't even, how are there, I can't even count that high. How are there 2,000 jobs to even apply to? Because when I go on LinkedIn, I think I'll see maybe 150, maybe 150. And even then it's like, I'm not going to Alaska to write some code. I'm sorry. They can, you can get a polar bear to do it. I don't even know. Why do you need code in Alaska? There's oil over there. Why do you need a software developer? But I think I'm saying this to say it's weird because I've had two internships before, and I think my thing is I think we're in this weird inflection point, or this weird part of the market where I think people who have jobs and are content with them, or know that, oh, people are applying 100, 500, 1,000 jobs, waiting 6 months, unemployed for 9 months, 1 year. I think those people, it's like if you're in a position to stay where you're at, you're gonna stay where you're at. But then not everyone has that. Not everyone can just, some people get laid off. Some people get replaced. Some people have to worry about AI, an Indian replacing them. I think that was Amazon, the Go stores in Indian. But I think for me, this whole experience really showed me that if you want to, I guess, get something, because luckily, you know, your boy's got a 3%. I am 3 for 100 when it comes to interviews. And I'm 1 for 100 when it comes to getting offers. Yes, there is a somewhat happy ending that if you send 100 text messages, all it takes is one response. All it takes is one response, and then you're a-okay. You don't need to send the 101st text messages, because the message got sent 100 times. I just learned that, I learned that, I guess, that corny, oh, don't give up. That's a part of it, but also I think there's another part of trying to change your life where, at least for me, because maybe I'll go more into this, I'm what you call a failure when it comes to being an accountant. Well, I'm a failure in general, but we don't have to go into that. I'm not here to trauma dump. I already, saying failure is kind of brings up a little bit of emotions. I might start crying. I've already failed at being an accountant. I've done people's taxes. Or actually, I think I only did one person's taxes that summer, because like I said, this was a failure. So I I didn't really succeed. And I think I realized that I would rather try to apply for 100 places, and fail. I would rather do that process over and over and over again than be an accountant. And I think that was my motivation for trying over and just seeing where things would go, because I would not recommend this to someone if they don't want to do it. And mind you, I don't even know where this is going to lead. I just knew that I had to take some risk. And that's kind of a brief thing of what I went through. Now, I could have gone into more details about where I applied, whether it be Handshake, Indeed, GitHub, Indeed. I have not used Indeed in a minute. Is that still do people, you need Indeed? Is that a thing? Anyways, who knows? All the jobs that I did apply to and all the places I did use to, I guess, get links and stuff like that, They were kind of helpful. They were kind of, at the end of the day, it was just a numbers game. It was just a numbers game. I'm not really particularly special. I don't even know why they picked my resume. I, they've gotten rid of DEI, so it can't be a diversity hire. I don't, who knows what they were thinking. But hey, I found something and I'm very grateful, but it's something that definitely changed my perspective of how to navigate trying to find work. But like I said, if that person doesn't respond the first time, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, and you definitely know they're not going to do it the fifth, by the 100th time, you'll definitely get something.